Hi guys, today we're going to be sorting out one of those little annoying problems that I've spotted on the van. Let's go. Yes, that's right. Today we're going to fix one of those little problems that we found on our Westfalia Svenheddin. So based on an MAN TGE, and it comes with halogen front fog lights. Now you might not think that's a particular problem, but when you've got beautiful LED headlights like this and you turn the wheel, you get that kind of yellowy glow from the halogen lights. And the big issue with that is because they're used as cornering lights, they automatically come on when you turn left and right at low speeds and out of junctions and things. And it just doesn't look great. It kind of got this lovely white light in front of you from the LED headlights, but then obviously it's got loads of yellow in it when you go around a corner at low speed and out of junctions. So we're going to swap them out. We decided we were going to go with AutoBeam. Now the reason we're going to go with AutoBeam, we've bought these with our own money, not a sponsored video, so a genuine review for these. The reason we've gone for these is because we've had really good recommendations on YouTube for these in terms of them not giving you any errors on the dashboard. So one of the things I'm really interested to have a look at is when we've put these in, do we get any errors or are they just going to be completely problem free? Sometimes you have to use adapters and all those kind of things. We don't want any of that. We just want something that you can buy from a company, reputable, decent warranty on these. I'm trying to remember how long. I think it's 3 years. I'll pop all the details just on the bottom of the screen so you can see exactly. Not cheap though, £60 plus VAT for these plus delivery. So what's that, £72 plus delivery? That's a lot of money for a couple of H11 bulbs. That's what these are for the MAN TGE Volkswagen Crafter. These are H11 style. So yeah, be really interested to see how these look. We're going to fit them. I'll show you how to do that. Then we're going to go out on the road. We'll give them a try and I'll do a side by side so you can see what the halogens look like, then what it's like with these LEDs. So the way that you access the fog light bulbs on these is really straightforward. There's a little plastic flap there, which is built into the kind of wheel liner. So you have to turn the wheels to be able to get to it. So I know everyone's going to complain that I've just dry steered the van and it's going to ruin my tyres and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I'm fine with that. So this little plastic flap here, there's a lug at the bottom. So I'm just going to use a screwdriver. You just pop it in there and it pops straight off just like that. So that's your little flap. And then you have to put your hand down in there and basically feel your way through. So this is unless you want to take the wheel off and jack the van up and all that kind of stuff. I can't be doing with any of that. Now, because obviously this is in the wheel liner, it's going to be a bit dirty. So the watch is coming off, so I don't end up ruining my watch strap. And I'm going to roll my sleeve up as well, so I can stick my arm down in there and unscrew this bulb. So when I put my hand in here, there's a plug which is pushed on from the bottom and it's got a clip. So when you push that clip, if you just push up very slightly and then pull it down, it'll come off really easily. And you have to take the plug off first before you can unscrew the bulb. So I've got my finger on it, I can push it up, that's come off. And you can see, well, you probably can see the plug there. And now I can just grab hold of the bulb, turn it anti-clockwise, pull the bulb straight out like that. Right, let's get our new bulbs unpacked. I should have said, with these bulbs, you've got to be really careful not to touch the glass, because if you do end up reusing those, just the moisture from your fingers and things can damage the bulb. So just be careful with that. So don't touch the glass. And on these ones, this is what we've got. So looks slightly more complicated. Obviously a bit more to it. There's a fan built into the end here to keep the LEDs cool. In there you see that you've got LEDs on both sides. Really important when you put these in to get them the right way round, so you end up with the LEDs left and right rather than up and down. It gives you the right beam pattern. Now I think this little magic box here is the reason that these actually work and don't give you any of the errors on the dashboard and all that stuff, all the CAN bus errors. And then obviously with this plug here, you plug it straight into the plug which or the wiring that we've just taken off this bulb, because we've got the right connector. These are H11 bulbs to go in the van. So yeah, let's get these installed then. Okay then, so when you get your wiring like this, if you can see there, you've got a brown wire and a white wire. The white wire is the positive and the brown is the negative. So if you remember brown negative, When you have a look at this plug here, you'll see, if you can see that, it's actually got a plus and a minus on. So you want to, because this can go in both ways round, you want to put this so that the minus is on the brown and it just clips in place like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and try this. So I'm going to try the fog lights before I put all of this back inside the bulb holder, close it all up and everything, just to make sure it's all going to work just fine. Well, that all looks pretty good. All we need to do now is just screw that back in. So if you grab the bulb, you'll see that there's slightly different markings on here. So you've got kind of a slightly larger one and two top ones. You just need to put it in the right place, which just need to double check on the front with this looks. It looks to me as though the large tab goes at the bottom, but a bit of trial and error. So what I'm going to do is just have a look at the front as I feed the bulb in. I can see where the lugs are. Like I say, a bit of trial and error. Can put the bulb in the right place. Line up the orientation so that it's facing in the right direction. And we're all done. Obviously now, last step, grab your cover, pop this back on, and give it a good snap back into place. Well, I think you'll agree that looks a load better than it did before. So let's sort out the other side. Let's go for a nighttime drive, and more importantly, let's look and see whether we've got any errors on the dashboard. Right then, moment of truth. Let's start the van up. Let's see whether we get any errors. Okay, right. Everything's started up just normally. That's all good. Dashboard telling me it's 2 degrees, and it feels like it. So, headlights on. So that's normal headlights on. No errors. Front fog lights on. No errors. No errors at all. Look at that. So maybe it is worth spending a little bit more on LED bulbs if you're going to use them. So we just need to get out on the road, give you a bit of a view of what these are like, and like I said, I'll put up the halogen version as well, so you'll be able to see the difference. Let's go for a drive. So there we go then. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You've seen the side by side. Obviously, we've got them on here. Do they match our LED headlights well enough? They're pretty bright at night, I have to say. But obviously, as we said, not driving along with them on, blinding other drivers and all that kind of thing. The beam pattern's nice and low. Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below. Do check out AutoBeam if you want to get a set which is just the same. Link on the description underneath the video. Thanks very much for watching. See you again soon on some more Campervan Time.